Un, deux.
It's on this side. But I don't think it's going to necessarily fit into that.
No, it's a USB-C. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's another. I can
Thanks.
bring mine.
Do I really need those?
Check the sound. Whatever.
Well, you keep monitoring, can't you?
Tu doing things too. Yeah, but I'm gonna be in my room, so at least you can know whenever if it's working or not. And usually if it's moving, that's good.
Well, you hold that for a second.
Yes.
Well, welcome to what is proving to be our most disastrous live stream to date. We're having major equipment difficulties. We're completely disorganised, and yes. Well, let's hope it can get better, because it can't get much worse. Let's walk up to the gym, guys, and get going. At least you're getting some nice views around the Kung Fu retreat. So, let's see. We are going to need good sound for this first one.
No?
We will need good sound.
Cool. Can I ask you just to
Yeah, sure.
put it in your inside the jacket?
Yeah, got you. Yeah, maybe we can clip to the jacket for now. Thank you.
This can clip. Yeah, I like this one. Yeah, oh, yeah, even bit higher.
Okay.
Okay.
That's going on the belt at the back, is it there?
Yeah, like we did last time.
Yeah. Do these microphones pick up sound?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, it's actually not.
Maybe we'll put it at the front then, because there's going to be sound from the weapon moving.
Can you pick the second mic quickly?
Oh, you got
So
a
we
second
can
mic.
leave it for
Oh,
the
yeah, that'd be
ambient
even
sound.
better, yeah.
And you have the ball for the ring that is inside my bag, photo bag.
It's inside your photo bag.
Okay, do you want? Yeah. All right. Okay, so if you could
Is it going on the sesh maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's fallen off.
Okay. Here. Like that.
Okay, good. So the direction, which direction do you want me to face?
Here.
Face
So
this way?
Yeah.
So you got this line in the background.
So we set up on tripod,
Mm-hmm.
but it depends on how much you're gonna move, because this gives us very stable shot,
Mm-hmm.
good frame.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're gonna be moving much, then we may just shoot with the hand.
Yeah.
So it depends on the move, or if you need to use, I don't know, the bag or.
Okay, for the first couple, then there's not going to be a very great deal of movement. The tripod should be fine.
Cool. Okay.
The first one, I'm going to be using those weapons.
Okay.
Yeah, just let me think a minute. So, if we were to film this way, then you just got the blank wall. This way, you've got all the bits of equipment. Which one do you think is better?
We did the interview of Brad here, which gave us a. We liked the look because you have a
Okay.
little bit of depth of field. It could
Yeah.
look messy, but it's more gym style.
Yeah.
I feel this is just
Yeah.
a neutral grey wall.
A little bit boring.
Yeah. We can
Maybe let's just tidy it up a wee bit.
I think if you want to check the frame.
Yeah.
So let's see. There's not much difference.
Oh, very good. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. Are the cameras rolling? Yep. Today, I want to. No, let's start again. I'm going to teach you about the power of softness. Now, in Kung Fu, we have the concept of, yin and yang. Being equally important and needing to understand the balance between yin and yang. Yang can be hardness and yin can be softness. And it's very easy to understand, okay, in martial arts, you've got to be hard, you've got to hit hard. It's very easy to understand the power of hardness. But what about softness? Why softness? Okay. Let's think about flexible weapons like nunchucks. I haven't got a nunchuck handy, but I got a 3-section staff. Wow, pretty exciting. People always like these flexible weapons. Yeah. And the reason they like the flexible weapon is you can spin it round. Wow. And we get the idea, spin it round. And when you whack someone with that, it's going to hurt. So people like nunchucks. You get the nunchuck, you spin it around. Yeah, that's easy to understand. So what's the big thing about the nunchuck? It's the chain. And the chain, that's the soft, flexible part. That's the hard bit. That's the soft bit. It's the soft bit that gives it its power. If it didn't have the soft bit, it'd just be a stick like this. The difference between a nunchuck and this stick is the soft part. And if you understand that, you can see where the power of this softness comes from. I'm going to teach you a little bit more. Now, if you've ever picked up a nunchuck, you probably spun it around and wanted to catch it under your arm, like Bruce Lee. And most people, when they do that, it flicks up behind them and smacks them on the back of the head, and you get a big bruise on the back of your head. I've seen that done so many times. And that's the problem with the nunchucks, that you can't easily control them. You can't control the end that's flying around. That's the disadvantage. Flexible weapons are very difficult to control. Okay. You can get around that by making your body the flexible bit. If I make my wrist flexible, like the chain in a nunchuck, then I can spin this round like spinning a nunchuck. And then I've got power. And the power is coming from the softness and flexibility of the wrist. But I can do better than that, because I can have two flexible joints, the wrist and the elbow. And then, okay, wow, that's getting much more powerful, much more lethal. Well, in that case, why don't we add another joint? Why don't we add the shoulder joint and get some flexibility from the shoulder joint? Okay. Now we're really getting power. Yeah, well, let's go the whole way. Let's add in softness and flexibility from the waist and the hips and the knees and the ankles, and use the whole body. Okay, now we got real power. you got some big power there. And where does that power come from? Power comes from the softness and the flexibility. That's the yin element. And if you can understand that, then you can understand the power of softness and the balance of yin and yang. It's the softness from which stems the power. Okay. What did that look like, guys?
Let me just readjust the mic to pointing the other way. I don't think it's going to make such a big difference.
Good sound come through.
Sound was going through well.
You hear it in the weapon.
Now, for was that mic operating?
He's going to catch from this
It's
one.
going to get it
Yeah.
from there. Yeah, okay.
I don't think we need to. Yeah.
Because you kind of need the swish from the weapon. I would suggest that when I start talking about nunchucks, you kind of overlay footage of nunchucks. And if it's possible to get the video or even the picture of Bruce Lee with the nunchuck under his arm when referring to that. It's a very famous, maybe the most famous picture of Bruce Lee.
Okay.
He might even have two nunchucks, actually. Yeah. You could also, you know, be showing the yin yang symbol for softness. What do you think that you got it there?
Yeah, like you mean in terms of filming?
In terms of filming, do we need another take, or do you think we've got it? Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's a good start. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. This setup is you
Yeah.
can go easy.
Yeah. So I need to check my notes, and then we'll do the next one.
Sorry, can you recheck this mic just to make sure?
Yeah, yeah.
It's up, sorry. Just to make sure.
Yeah. Dimitri, could you put your shirt inside your trousers, maybe? There? Yeah.
Section of film. Again, the headphones are very good. These headphones are super good. Yeah, audio technique. Yeah, all the DJs. The problem is that the phone is not fully charged. So much opportunity at some point I might have to unplug that mic and charge the phone. So everything is the same problem. Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. just going to get this pad available. So I'm going to do a little lesson on the groin kick. And I'll need Dimitri helping with this. I'll tell you when it comes on camera. Are you ready?
Yeah, are you going to do any kind of movement? Or?
I am, yeah. I'm going to be kicking like this.
Okay. Just that?
Yeah, mostly that, yeah.
Okay.
But
So
quite a
stay-
lot of it, yeah. Sorry?
No, okay. If you stay in this area, should be fine.
So that's my center there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, great. Okay. Ready? So now I'm going to teach you how to kick somebody in the groin. Sounds good, isn't it? The lifting kick to the groin is one of the most underrated kicks in martial arts. It's underrated because it's so effective. It can finish your fight immediately. But because it's banned in almost all competitions, people forget about it and they don't remember how powerful it is. If you've ever been kicked in the groin or you've ever taken someone down with a groin kick, then you know what I'm talking about. Okay, pause there. Could you put the pad on? Okay, just stand there with the pad like that. We got that? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate. I'll start that again. I'm going to demonstrate the groin kick. Stand there. Stand there. Okay, never mind. So I've lost my thread now. Okay, just relax, move back a bit. Move out of camera shot. Yeah. That's the groin kick. Now let's learn how to do it. First thing, lift your knee and tuck your foot up under your hips. Tuck your heel back here. Now, let the hip move forwards and let the foot naturally arc up like this. Relax, kick up, relax, kick up. Two important tips. Number one, pull the heel right up so that you have a lot of travel range, because the further the foot travels, the more speed and momentum it builds up. Second tip, keep your joints very loose. The hip joint, the knee joint, keep them loose and relaxed so that you get a fast, natural movement. This kick has to be delivered fast. Everybody naturally protects themselves from being kicked in the groin. That's the natural reaction, natural response. Yeah. That one's bred into you, because if you don't have that one, you're unlikely to pass on your genes to the next generation. They're going to get out of the way fast. You've got to kick fast enough that they don't have time. Pause for a moment. This has fallen off. I'm just going to tuck it in my sash. tuck it in there. Yeah. Could you come and stand here? That's it. Just stand. Just stand for a moment.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't worry, you'll survive. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Application of the groin kick. It's a no-brainer, really, but just in case, you've got to come up underneath the testicles. The best way to deliver the groin kick is you hit from underneath and you drive the testicles up into the pelvic bone. So you get the hammer and anvil effect. There's the bone, there's your foot, and you squash the testicles in between them. That's the most efficient way to deliver a groin kick. I told you survive. Yeah. Okay. Now, if anybody tells you that these kicks don't work, use your common sense. This will take anybody down. Think carefully before you try it, because you can get into a lot of trouble doing this. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm not fully listening, to be honest, because I'm also on the camera side. But on the camera side, I think it's good. Yeah.
I think what I'm asking is, was that good enough, or do we need to film it again?
This one that you already did, I think, camera-wise,
It's okay.
it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's fairly obvious where to edit it. What I'm trying to do is go at double my usual pace. I naturally tend to talk quite slowly and do things slowly, and that's a way of explaining things clearly. But what I'm seeing is that at the moment, in the present time, people want everything fast.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to make a very fast tutorial rather than spending maybe 6 or 7 minutes. Probably we're going to edit that into 2 minutes and keep people watching. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Okay. All right, guys. So I'm going to just check my little script. I'm going to need your help again. I'm going to do one now on pressure points to see how this goes. You can stand just off camera to begin with. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Now I'm going to teach you 5 pressure points that really hurt. People often ask about pressure points. How can you teach us pressure points? They have limited use. Otherwise, everybody would use them more. But there are some great things you can do with pressure points. So let's take a look. The first one that I want to demonstrate is just manipulating the sternum here, the breastbone. And the best way to do it is with this phoenix eye fist. How to make a phoenix eye: start with a normal fist and extend the first knuckle out like this. Lock it in with your thumb. Press your thumb hard onto your fingernail. And you got a point here. Yeah. Now this is generally not a good way to punch somebody because this is quite vulnerable. We're not going to do a punch. Dimitri, can you? Yeah, come forward. You're going to apply it here to the sternum, the breastbone, and then just make a slight rubbing movement like that. Yeah. Down, up, like that. Now, if you're dealing with somebody that's kind of getting in your face, they're pressing up too close, and you want to move them back out of your personal space, yeah, this is a very good one. Yeah. Most people will move back to release the pressure. All the time the pressure's there, it's hurting. Move out of the way. You take the pressure off. So if you're in a situation where you want to gain space, this is a very good one. You can apply a similar method to this one here. Under the nose, pushing inwards and upwards. If you want to persuade somebody to back off, to get out of your face. One more, yeah. There, under the nose, push. Push up under the nasal septum. Yeah, that's another painful point. If you need to throw somebody out of somewhere, like say when I was working nightclub doors, this one can be very useful. Yeah. You got to get someone from behind, and you just lock in here, and you can lock there, and you got a lot of pressure on that point, and you can just carry somebody out like that. Okay. Yeah. You can ask him, it hurts, yeah. And when you got them like that, they can't see where they're going, and it disorientates people. When somebody can't see where they're going, they're suddenly not as hard as they thought they were. Yeah. But remember, at some point you're going to have to let them go, so you've got to be a little bit careful. 1, 2. The top rib in the armpit. This is really painful. If you just want to use a pressure point to inflict pain, again, the phoenix eye is very good, but you can do it with a thumb or even a finger. You're just going to come in here under the arm and get on, yeah. Just this point here, yeah, that one, just yeah. See the reaction. That's a very sensitive one. Yeah, you get on there, causes pain. Another one is on the back of the arm. You got the tricep muscle here, and just underneath the muscle, you got a very, very useful point. Let me have a think. Yeah, it's about here. Yeah. Now, if I can get onto that point, then I can easily drop somebody down by pressing on the point. It's here. Yeah. Can be a little bit difficult to find the point. Yeah. You might press and you're not on it. Yeah. So the trick is to move. Just rub up. Okay, when he flinches, you know you're on the right point. Stay there, and you got him. Boom. He's going to go down. And last one, it's almost the same, but the tendon just above the elbow. That's the tendon that's going to link up to the tricep muscle here. If I press that, there you go, you see the reaction, the response. I can get a lot of control by pressing that one. I can flick him forward, yeah, and get him down. That's a useful point to know. Okay, thanks. When you press these points, you mean it. I'm not poking him too hard because it really hurts. My opinion, if you want to beat somebody up, forget about pressure points. Yeah, just hit them. But if you're doing, for example, security work and you need to control people, you need to get people to move where you want them to move, then pressure points can be very useful. But these are kind of for low level confrontation, not major violent confrontation. Use them with caution. Thanks a lot, guys. Please like and subscribe.
I think it was fluid. We found.
Sorry?
It was fluid and the
Yeah.
place was
Fairly. Yeah.
was good.
And there might be a couple of little bits where you could edit out a few seconds, but hopefully it's good. Yeah. What's going on? Oh, just watching yourself being beaten up. Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? Yeah. Major international film star now. Just a moment.
So just a heads up.
Yeah.
I don't think the phone is going to last the whole time because the mic.
I'll speed up as much as I can. Yeah.
Or we just
Yeah.
can do it without the mic.
Well, let's see. Let's see.
I mean, we got time, but
This is really a talking one, but we might be able to kind of edit in some visuals.
Okay.
Yeah, the camera's rolling. Yeah. So now I'm going to teach you the fastest way to progress when you're learning martial art techniques. First thing, try to develop a calm, clear, focused mind. What we call the Zen mind. When you're calm and clear, you will succeed at almost everything that you do. But when the mind is erratic and it's not concentrated, chances of success are very low. Approach everything calmly and intelligently. When you learn technique, first thing, get the technique correct. If you don't, then as you continue to practice, what you're ingraining into yourself is how to get it wrong. And when you ingrain it into yourself to do it wrongly, it's very difficult to get that out and do it right. It's not impossible, but it's very difficult. So you learn some techniques. First of all, try to get the technique as correct as possible. Do not worry about speed and power. Get it correct and precise. The second stage, you need to develop relaxation. A good technique always comes out very relaxed. So learn to relax as you do your techniques. That's hard, but it's worth it. Take as long as you need. Learn to relax. The third stage is to try to get flow into your techniques. So you might be relaxed, but there's no flow in what you're doing. That's not good. The techniques should flow together naturally. Without pause, without interruption. Everything should be a natural flow. When you've got natural flow, stage 4 is to add speed. And when you got speed, you get stage 5, which is power. Because power stems from speed. If you throw your fist out fast, that's going to have impact. And impact is what counts. Impact is what does the damage. That's why it feels like you've been hit hard, because you got a strong impact. Now, if that's difficult to understand, if you get hit by a bus moving at 3 miles an hour, you're probably going to get up and sue the bus company. If you get hit by a motorcycle traveling at 180 miles an hour, then the police have the unpleasant job of picking up the bits of you and putting them in plastic bags to send to the mortuary. The bus is big and heavy, but if it's going slow, it's not so dangerous. Yeah. The motorcycle is much smaller, but if that's going really fast, is incredibly deadly. And exactly the same applies to your fist. If you want to cause damage, it's got to be fast. But speed stems from relaxation. That's why you've got to learn to relax. Because if you're not relaxed, you won't achieve speed. Let's go over those 5 stages again. Number 1, get your technique correct. Number 2, find a relaxation. Number 3, when you've got your relaxation, find flow. Number 4, do it fast. Number 5, power when you're moving fast will come naturally. And if you learn via those 5 stages, then you will achieve success much faster. And if I'm not mistaken, that's what you want. Thanks, guys. Okay. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.
Yeah. No, I like the fact that at the end you did like, okay, stage 1 was this, 2, 3, 4,
Summary.
5.
Yeah.
Did you do this at the introduction or no? Because I was picturing the video starting, I'm going to explain you in 5 steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then people know what to expect in advance. You know what I mean?
The modules of the...
And then I could do a summary screen, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, without telling them, and so they want to stay to know them. I don't know if I make myself very clear.
I am understanding, and the reality, I don't think I did do the summary at the start.
You didn't do?
Now I could do it now, and we could edit it in, but that disrupts the flow of the. Yeah, maybe it's okay. Well, let's try it, and then you can see how it looks in the editing. And I think this is one where captions on screen will look really good.
Yeah.
So, here we go.
Wait for it. Yeah.
Step 1 is to get correct technique. Step 2 is to get relaxation. Step 3, flow. Step 4, speed. Step 5, power. If you end up with correct technique delivered fluidly, fast, and with power, that's a good technique.
Cool. At least we have it, and then...
Yeah, you could try editing it in. Yeah, maybe this afternoon you can take a look.
Yeah.
See how it looks, yeah. Okay, let's just take a look over here.
Just a moment.
Now this one I'm not going to be doing much, so we can focus on head and shoulders if that works. Ready? Character values are hugely important in learning Kung Fu, and I'm going to explain why. You need willingness to learn. You need patience, perseverance, and dedication. In the old days, the famous old days, a Kung Fu master would assess the character values of a person before taking them as a student. It's a well-known thing. When I was first training, I thought maybe it was a bit kind of woozy that they want, good people that don't fight, that don't get into trouble, that, they're kind of the good kid that always sits at the front of the class. And, why don't you train the guys that are going to be your good fighters? What as character value is so much important, why not pick the person that's best as a fighter? But over time, you realize that it's not about picking necessarily the good kid who never does anything naughty. It's picking somebody that's going to succeed. This is the important thing. Success. Let's go through these character values. Willingness to learn. If you aren't willing to be taught, then even the best teacher in the world can't teach you. If you think that you know it all already and you don't want to listen to the teacher, then there's no point in having a teacher. Therefore, a teacher doesn't want that kind of person as a student. You can't teach somebody who doesn't want to be taught. So every student has to come with a willingness to learn. Patience. It takes a long time to learn. Therefore, you have to be patient with your learning. Let's just think about that for a moment. If a teacher starts teaching a student who's not patient, that student is going to give up. And all that teaching, all that time, all that effort has been wasted. So why does a teacher want to take a student without patience? You know that they're going to give up. Perseverance. Okay. It's going to be tough. It's a long, hard journey. If somebody is the type who gives up, well, they're not going to make it. So maybe it's better they don't start. And that's why a teacher never really wants to teach somebody who doesn't have perseverance. Dedication, determination. The student with the determination to succeed, the dedication, that whatever obstacles they encounter, they're going to go through them. They're going to succeed. That student, that's the good one. That's the one you want. So, if you're going to do Kung Fu or really any other martial art, ask yourself first, do you have patience, perseverance, dedication? If you don't, maybe it's not worth starting. If you do, then you're the type of student that we want. My teacher, Master Tan, always used to say that in Kung Fu, to succeed, you've got to do just two things: start and don't give up. If you can do that, then you're going to succeed in Kung Fu. But if you're just going to give up, yeah, maybe don't start. I think that's it.
Are you seeing any visual on that? Or
What I think mostly we could have on-screen captions, like the keywords: dedication, perseverance. Yeah. But maybe we could have a picture of Master Tan where relevant. I wonder how many minutes that was.
5
Anybody?
minutes. Let me see. I think it was 5 minutes and 40 seconds.
It's a bit long. So I'm going to explain all of these videos that we're doing now. I want to use them as part of our free mini course. So they will be hosted on YouTube and available on YouTube.
yeah.
But the point of the free mini course is that, okay, you can sign up for this free course, which is structured.
Yeah.
Okay, it's got, I don't know, maybe 12 lessons, of which this might be the longest. We give away our Qigong ebook, our Samchen ebook.
Okay.
We've got a kind of a chart of all the moves in the Xuanyang.
Yeah.
So some good resources like this. If people have got that far, then they have an interest in learning. So I think those people would probably be able to watch for 6 minutes, because we've already selected out people who have an interest. They wouldn't be doing the mini course if they didn't have an interest. I think they're almost by definition they'll have more patience than and more interest than someone who's just flicking around. Yeah. But to draw people's attention in with captions, I think always works well. You could even do a kind of a caption screen where it goes to a black screen with a big word on it: dedication,
Actually, for
perseverance.
the one before, I was thinking that each one you enter one of the stage, the speed.
Fantastic,
We
yeah.
need to see one.
But I mean, I think on the scale of things, it's still not particularly difficult editing. It's going to be quite a lot easier than the stories.
Yeah.
It's just an intercutting between the two camera angles,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
some images.
Yeah. It's typical type of video we could do more, It's what we told you by email.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, just take a look at my notes.
Sure. I'll maybe just do a check of the mic.
Oh, good idea.
Did you put inside your pen?
Oh, sorry, I said I thought there was a light meter or something. Well, it's gone right down there. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, maybe You just want to have a belt clip or something there. Where is it gone? Oh, God.
Not a lot of comments. So most
There you go.
But the problem is we're below 20% on the phone, which means I gotta charge it, and in order to charge it, we have to unplug the mic.
Okay, still on.
Yeah. So I'm going to butt into this conversation uninvited, but I don't think we have to go on the full 2 hours.
Okay.
About the time that battery dies, I think we'll take a lunch break.
Okay.
Yeah. In fact, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For my dirty socks. Just get my dirty socks. See, in fact, I should be able to write, because it could be like little balance.
I think we've actually got most of what I think we're going to get.
It's okay, the mic?
Yeah. 56 minutes.
Do you need to take the battery or replacing it?
No.
Okay.
Going keep it in.
Can you put back again?
No,
Hi.
let you
Sorry.
put it back.
Yeah. Dimitri, I'm really sorry. I should have said this earlier. The bit that I needed you for is done. So if you want to go and drink some
Yeah,
tea,
okay.
we might come down and drink some with you in about
Yeah, okay.
15 minutes, I think. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
So I will set everything up.
Yeah, that sounds a great idea, doesn't it? Yeah. We're going to have a little tea session.
Is it okay if I invite Sabir?
Definitely. I'm wanting to go and do some training on the pole out the back. I think we've got what we need already in here. Yeah. So I just want to do one more, and that's with the pole. But we're going to need to move the cameras, and I think I'm going to take my coat off.
Oh, yeah, sure, just
Maybe you should just put the here, or
I'm going to just loop it up through here for now.
like this is not. Can I do?
You can.
Okay. Put in this side. Sorry. Okay.
Now, is this wire looking a mess, or Do we need to get it inside the shirt completely, or is that okay like that?
It's a bit cleaner if it's
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah, I think that might be a better idea.
Better.
Can you unplug it from the box?
Sure. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
You can stop it. Huh? Thank you. Okay. It should be enough.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's locked, no?
Okay.
Let's go and take a look.
Cap.
Okay.
So I think this one looks better than the wooden ones in there, and the environment is less cluttered.
Yep.
Now I can start from this side, which means you're shooting. I mean, I don't know which way you'd shoot, but I would then end up here. So I'm going to change angles on it.
Okay.
Or I could start here and then jump.
That's, yeah. I
So there.
prefer this option
Yeah?
because this is the leading lines is more interesting that way.
Yep. Or I could even start here and jump to finish there.
Yeah.
Or we could work out another kind of variation, facing this way, facing this way.
If you start here,
Yeah.
are you gonna finish here?
On the
or
opposite
here?
side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
180 degrees.
Yeah,
Okay, so I think the best will be 90 degrees then.
this way.
Yeah.
So step one, I'm going to do the routine.
Okay.
And then step two, I'm going to talk about it.
Okay.
And if you need any more footage, we'll just do it afterwards of me actually doing the
Okay.
pole.
I think you should come as well here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's gonna turn this time.
I'll be moving.
Okay, so
Okay.
I'll just wait a bit.
You tell me when you're ready.
Okay, it's
You're good?
Yeah.
Okay. It's good.
So the general's pole is a very, very traditional Kung Fu training method. which has mostly been forgotten now. Simply an upright pole wedged in the ground, and in the old days it would have been a piece of bamboo. The bamboo rots quite fast, so it's easy for us to just use a metal pole, and we've embedded it in concrete so it lasts a long time. But you could use bamboo, wood or steel. And we can train our blocking techniques to get good technique and also to toughen up the wrist. We can also train the pulling action, and the pull comes through the whole body. All of the fascia is connected from the hand through down to the soles of the feet. Pull. And got a little bit of just training the chop here. There's lots of things you can do on the pole. You can train kicks. You can train sweeps. Lots of things that you can do. It's a good training method, and be ashamed to forget about it. Yeah. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. What do you think, guys?
This one is shorter, 2 minutes and 46 seconds.
Oh, that's fine. This one I had in mind more as a general video than necessarily part of the little course.
Okay.
I wonder if I talked too much at the end, we could edit it a little bit. And I think during the little talk at the end, you could just flash back to clips of the action. I think no need to spend too long. Anything else we could do with this?
No, I was thinking if we should repeat just the routine for us to have a different perspective.
That's fine.
Yeah. Maybe I will just do more focus on your hand.
Yeah.
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 It's in the same way, otherwise it will. Okay.
Different angle.
Yeah. Okay. If you can repeat, then I will be okay. We will be moving more around this time.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
Especially to start, I think it's cool if we face you.
Yeah. Okay.
Just,
Ready?
good. Okay.
I can do one more if you need it.
You need more?
I think.
No. Okay. Then let's finish it up for now. We can go and have some tea and have a little kind of discussion.
Sure.
No.
Then have a bit of rest here.
Okay.
Nice job. Thanks.
No, it's okay.
For everyone that's been watching on a live stream, we're going to take a break now. We've got what we wanted to film this morning. Thanks a lot for joining us, and don't forget to subscribe to get our future videos. And we've got a long and perhaps more exciting one coming up in about 2.5 hours. So I'm just going to go and get my phone.